Marcel is a French mouse and a detective. He has a lot of friends in Paris. One of them is Céline. He paints pictures and is very beautiful. The Céline's home is at Nova. Marcel often goes there for dinner. One evening in May, he arrives with some pink flowers. There is a guard at the door. I don't know him, Marcel thinks. He must be new. Then he walked inside. The two friends eat, drink, and talk all evening. Sunny shows Marcel her new paintings. They talk about their summer holiday in Los Angeles. They laugh, play jazz records, and tell lots of stories. Then, at 11 o'clock, Marcel puts on his coat. It's late, he says. I must go home. 2 minutes later, he leaves. Good night, says Céline. The Céline closed the front door. Marcel walked across the floor. He's very happy. Then he stops. The room is dark, but he can see something. What is? A man? A man with a long knife? Yes. Suddenly, Marcel's mouth is very dry. He runs to the wall, and after 5 seconds, he looks again. This time, he can see the man's face. Is that still God? He thinks, and he's showing Mona Lisa. Next to the safe, there is the black bag. 2 minutes later, the Mona Lisa is inside it. The thief smells and picks up the bag. But a second later, he puts it down again. Carcass, he says, and begins to look at all his pockets. What is this? Marcel thinks. It's now or never. He runs down the wall very fast, grabs up the tall black bag, and jumps inside it. At the bottom of the bag, Marcel can see a face, the Mona Lisa's face. She is smiling at him. Now what? He asks her. There's no answer. But at the moment, the bag starts to move. Marcel can hear a lot of voice. A motor starts, a tractor goes by, a radio plays. Then, the bag suddenly stops. Marcel claps about the painting and looks up. Oh, the railway station. 5 minutes later, the lower guard gets on the train. He sits next to a thin man in glasses and a white jacket. Have you got it, Anthony? The same man asks. Yes, the guard answers. After that, the train starts and there's lots of noise. Oh no, I can't hear him. Marcel thinks, but he can hear 1 or 2 words. Italian, for example, and all those cats. Cats! Marcel looks at the Mona Lisa. His eyes are too big saucer, but can't kill mass. They eat her. And where are we going in Italy? Roma, Milan, or Naples? But at this moment, Anthony puts the bag under the seat. Now I can really hear them. Marcel thinks. Then he goes to sleep, but have a very bad dream. Early next morning, the sun is shining. Marcel opens his eyes and sees the Mona Lisa. Then he remembers where he is. He runs up the painting and looks out at Anthony. Harry. Good, he thinks. Yes, asleep. 10 seconds later, Marcel is standing at a window. He can see a small village and some mountains. Then, a sun goes by. 100 kilometers to Venice. 2 hours later, Anthony and Harry are a gardener. Look, says Anthony and laughs. He shows Harry a newspaper story that says, the thieves take down Wallace's painting. Harry says, be quiet, and turns to the boatman. Did you see that big palace on the left? The singular Spanish house? Yes, stop there. Inside the bag, Marcel hears every word. An old man answers the front door. Come in, she says to the thieves. The singular Spanish is waiting for you guys. He takes them into a big, dark room. A fireman is sitting on the deck. Have you got it? Yes, boss. Heavy answers. The bag is beside him. I can't stay here, Marcel thinks. He jumps off the bag and hides behind the chair. Good, he thinks. Now I can. But then he goes cold. Cats. There are 7, 8. Oh no, 9 of them in the room. Suddenly, Marcel remembers Henry's words, all those cats. Then he remembers his dream on the train. What can he do? Where can he go? But it's too late. One of those cats sees him. Help, Marcel thinks, and climbs up the red curtain. A moment later, the cat started climbing too. Marcel can hear it below him. He had to do something, and fast. But what? Then he saw 2 candles above his head. That's the answer. He thinks. He jumps onto the bookcase and starts to push the candle over. They are very heavy, but in the end, he does it. Below him, he hears, Yo, whoa, 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 whoa. What's that noise? Anthony says, Look, the carpet is on fire, says Henry. The spelling stands up. Angelina, bring some water, quickly. Marcel looks over the bookcase. He can see the Mona Lisa on the Spaniard's house. Okay, he thinks, that is. After that, he runs down the curtain across Spaniard's desk, picks up the Mona Lisa, and runs out of the room. Marcel runs for a long time. He thinks, I want to leave the Mona Lisa somewhere safe, but where I can peek? After 20 minutes, he stops in the police station, and luckily he finds that there is a letterbox. Of course, Marcel thinks, there must be a safe. He stands up tall, then he pushes the Mona Lisa through the letterbox. 2 days later, Marcel in Paris again. At the station, he sees a newspaper. It says, Italian police find the Mona Lisa. Then he goes to the Louvre and tells Sandy everything. 9 cats? She says, Oh, Marcel, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine, Marcel answers. He goes to Sandy's window, and the Mona Lisa is fine too. Look, Sandy is mad.